this week on Top Shelf Banter.
We're building this 500-gallon fish tank for Jenny, and Jenny's daughter has muscular dystrophy and also died 17 years ago, and Jenny feels real bad about it. And you know what? Her daughter always liked fishes. Let's build her a fish tank honoring muscular dystrophy.
We put an ice sculpture of her in her last moments in the fish tank. Here you go, Jenny. Hope you like it.
Of her last moments.
Now, grab a beverage, sit back, relax, and listen to an athlete, a booze hound, a guy with a classic ride, and three other guys talk about anything, everything, and nothing all at the same time. Everybody have their drink?
Yep.
Me too. Let's do this.
I've been thinking of some things I know just enough about, that if someone shared their viewpoint, I could surely shut them down. So pour me a glass, I'll drink it down fast, and put your ignorance on blast. On the Top Shelf Banter, well, I'm more right than wrong.
Hello and welcome to the Top Shelf Banter, where our banter comes from the top shelf, our topics come from the middle shelf, and our research comes from the bottom shelf. We have a rotating topic master. I am your host, Jimmy, and I have a new title for you guys to call me by.
Oh. Sire was not enough?
No. So you guys may or may not know that, but I play Destiny 2 pretty regularly, right?
Oh. Wait, hold on. This is news to me.
And I earned a new title.
Is it Fear?
You guys can now...
Jesus, Derek.
No, but close to. Oh, Realm Walker. So...
Wow. Realm Walker, nice.
Oh, you visited all 3 planets they have in the game?
2 realms.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, so...
Even less than 3.
Realms are different from planets.
What are realms?
It's like like Doctor Strange,
Okay.
right? You know how he can go into like the ghost world and all that stuff. It's kind of like that. There's like that. There's that. It's like that.
Oh, I understand that.
Do you have a cool badge to represent that?
I haven't. It's not yet available for purchase,
Ah, okay.
but I will get it at a supreme discount.
You earn the title before they have a badge with the honor.
No, the badge is there. It's on the Bungie store.
Oh, okay.
I just can't purchase it yet because I have to
You gotta get that $100 million to buy it?
Yeah, it's $777,777.77. But because I got it, I get a coupon code and I get it down for $25. Whew. Supreme discount.
Like a 98% discount.
Huge.
I think it's even higher than that.
Probably.
Hashtag art of the deal.
Still too expensive. Should be free, and they pay postage as an apology for you still playing Destiny.
That voice you hear is our topic master this week, the man that deserves no introduction,
0 accolades.
Donnie.
Hi. I don't play Destiny, and I think my life is better for it.
That's okay.
That's one accolade
I can respect that.
one accolade I'll accept.
Thank you. Got one. New podcast intro.
One accolade.
I'll take it. I don't care.
The man with one accolade.
Almost not worth mentioning, but we will every week.
And last but certainly not least, our fellow banter compatriot, the anchor to us all, Derek.
Oh, hello.
Glad you could be here.
Oh, glad I could be here as well.
Right on time, too, and that's important.
I'm an idiot.
I wasn't even going to bring it up, but now we have to explain.
That's okay. So, seeing as how this episode will come out right around Thanksgiving, I figured we could all go around the table and say what we are thankful for.
That ruins my first topic. Great. Derek could get away with all the holiday topics. I could get one finally, but no. We're just going to take that as an intro.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, good. Yay! I was about to say, come on, Donnie, you don't believe in holidays.
I believe in holidays. I just don't believe in holy days.
Ooh.
Different.
So one thing that I am thankful for is
And we lost our 2 Christian subscribers.
Oh.
is the internet.
You're thankful for the internet.
Because it led me to a robot called Can't Help Myself or Can't Stop Myself.
Okay.
Do you guys know about this internet
No.
phenom?
I have never even heard of it.
So there is a robot in an art museum. Probably, I think it's over across the pond. But it is a robot.
What museum? Name a museum across the pond.
The Polaris.
The Polaris in
Yeah,
Poland?
Polaris. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, Polaris in
The
Poland.
Polaris in Poland. The
It's a-
Popo, as
it's
they call
A
it.
little weird, but yeah. So this robot, his whole design is to squeegee liquid.
Mm-hmm.
And it's this weird circle that's around in a specific spot, like a certain radius from him.
Mm-hmm.
And he has to, his whole purpose is to constantly squeegee the liquid. And it's hydraulic fluid.
Mm-hmm.
So he needs to squeegee it to continue working.
Yep.
And sometimes it gets a little bit outside of his circle and he freaks out and he like whips around and the hydraulic fluid goes everywhere.
Nice.
But if he does a really good job, he does a little dance. So I'm thankful for the internet to show me that.
Right? I used to like the when Walmart had those robots that would clean the floors.
Yep.
And you
They
could,
still
like-
have those on the East Coast.
Do they?
Yep.
They stopped them out here, which was a bummer. I used to like encountering it, the one at Auburn there. And you just like step in front of it and it'd stop.
Mhm.
You walk away.
You like
start
asserting
going.
your dominance over robots?
No, I just it's
Simple program robots. I just like to mop floors. I hope no one gets in my way today. And Derek's like, "Fuck you, robot."
It's called,
I like dirty floors.
Can't help myself.
Okay.
how hilarious would it be if it did talk? Like, please,
It would be.
Please, sir, move so I can mop this.
Please,
floor."
Walmart customer.
Have you seen
We
some
are
of
all
those,
sad.
Those robot cops? They're like in malls. Like one person was
No.
apparently getting like hijacked. Like their purse was getting stolen or something. And he went over and they're like, "Stop doing that." And then freaked out because somebody threw something down on the ground. And freaked out, went over to that person and was like, "Stop littering." And then fell into like a pond or something. Like
Did you watch RoboCop 2?
Sounds like this
It's
plot of
just
RoboCop 2.
it's a giant cone
Target
shape
acquired.
like in Wall-E. It's like the giant rolling one. From
Oh,
the
you know
Naked One.
that's be Paul Blart 4
Ah.
RoboCop or Robo Security Guard.
Robo Mall Cop?
Robo Mall Cop. Robo Paul Blart Cop.
Robo Paul Robobot? Robo Blart? RoboCop.
I mean,
It's
I
long.
didn't think the movie could get any better, but
I mean, it was pretty much the height of cinema.
Yeah.
So,
You guys remember years ago when the trend on Facebook was in November you'd post what you were thankful for every day?
no.
So it'd be like, day
Yeah.
13, I am thankful for blah, 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 blah. So it was like a trend for like 2 or 3 years. And I did it one year and I was just looking
Ugh.
to see if I could find the memories, but I did it as like completely like tongue in cheek. So like all of the things I was thankful for were like ridiculous. And I was hoping to find some of them because I obviously don't remember any of them. But it'd be something like day 12, I'm thankful that peanut butter comes in crunchy. Shit like that. Or
it's
I'm-
it's rough to do that
Yeah.
long running stuff. When I did my hashtag can't stop the funny,
Yeah.
I was like solid for like 4 days.
I was going
And
to say,
then-
yeah, about 3 days you were tapped out. And you're like, shit, what else is funny in the world?
yeah, yeah.
Well, it's just funny that that I haven't shown anybody before.
And even then, those 4 days, there were still 2 repeats.
oh, of course.
Coincidence was day one. I came out
love
strong.
Coincidence. Oh, yeah. No, that was the problem. You should have saved Coincidence for like day 20.
The other one was Kermit and Elmo outside the dorm room
Mm-hmm.
with Kermit with a gun
Mm.
and then Elmo with a knife.
Did you do any of the college humor, like the Bad Man?
I did. I did the College Humor Bad Man. I did College Humor the eating meat. Why it's difficult to
The
eat healthy. Google was a guy.
Google, yes, Google's a guy is a great one. The
What are the newest shapes?
I like the one if meat eaters were like vegans.
Mm-hmm.
Where that guy's like, do you mind not eating my food's food?
So Donnie, what
good ones.
are you thankful for?
Oh, I'm just thankful for family. I think we can all agree on that. And I think we all know that I'm most thankful for family. I'm very close with all my family, and I'm thankful for that closeness.
Well, good.
Yeah.
I don't know why I laughed, but
No, it's not a laughing manner. It's almost a tearful manner. Like,
very
you should be
serious.
close with family.
Very heartfelt.
Family
I'm
is
moved.
important to
Well,
me.
I hope
think
they-
that's when people list the things that, if they had to describe what's important to Donnie, they would say family is number 1. Friends are number 2. and Vin Diesel's number 3.
Ah.
And when I think Vin Diesel, I think family. So family's twice on that list already.
Well, I hope your family sends and receives postcards
Well, they love postcards.
or a nice handwritten note.
I mean,
Says,
yeah.
Hey, Mom,
I
Dad.
mean, if you're typing on postcards, that's pretty impressive.
And then that's it.
Yeah.
Well, you can put them in a typewriter.
You could. I mean, you could. There's
might
no
get-
law that says you can't.
Might get a little weird shape. That's okay.
Yeah, just a little curved postcard.
That shit will buff
A
out.
curved card.
Just put it in a Bible.
Well, I've got plenty of those
And
lying
then
around.
that'll keep it
That's number 4 on my list. Family, friends, Vin Diesel, Bible.
there.
Yep. My quadfecta of importance.
Yes.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
And Derek, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for shitty reality TV because nothing makes me more thankful than watching terrible acting in scripted situations.
I don't think it's fair to call it acting.
Like Jersey Shore?
Yeah, Jersey Shore, Housewives of whatever pompous city they can think of.
Have you seen the new show, Tampa Bays?
Yes. I have not watched it yet.
Excuse me?
It
It's
is on my
Bays from Tampa.
Yeah, BAES. It's on my watch list.
I know it is. I know it is.
I was going to try to watch...
I got that DVR set to record.
I was going to try to watch Love is Blind with Amy, but I didn't realize that it was all in another language. So I lost interest almost immediately.
Possibly the worst one.
It was all in Brazilian. Even though there was like subtitles, I was like, I don't
What's
want to
the
deal with that. It's
the
too much.
one where they're all like dressed as furries and doing like the blind dates?
Oh, Masked Singer.
No. It's Masked Singer after the show where they
After dark.
Yes.
Oh, we've all lost the competition. Now let's fuck. Or as they call it, yip.
Let's make
Yes.
hybrids.
Yeah.
It is-
Yif or Yif. It's with F's.
Yif.
Let's
Yeah.
make a fox raccoon hybrid.
Oh my
Human
God.
hybrid. Fox raccoon human hybrid.
Yeah.
Please.
That koala looks pretty cool. Let's make a koala panda. Also known as a red panda. It's already a thing.
Damn it.
That's 3 bears we've just named.
As always, we encourage you, the listener, to sit back, relax with a beverage of your choosing, alcoholic or not. Take a picture of what you're drinking and post it to the social media using the hashtag Top Shelf Wednesday.
Hashtag Whiskey Wednesday.
Boo.
Hashtag boo. Hashtag can't stop myself.
Hashtag Donnie's intrigued by my sparkling water.
Yeah, we'll get into the what's in your glass. We'll start with you, Derek.
Yes.
What's in your glass?
Oh, today, besides my Jelly Belly orange sherbet sparkling water.
That's what I was investigating. I thought it was maybe an alcoholic seltzer, but it's
no,
not.
no, it's just sparkling water. It's you can get it at the dollar store.
I can't. I'm not allowed in there. I have too many monies in my wallet.
He's not. Donnie hasn't been allowed in the dollar store since the war.
The Dollar Tree versus Dollar Store war.
And by the war, I mean the war on Christmas. The ongoing war. The annual
I'll
war.
never stop fighting the war on Christmas.
We went to the dollar store yesterday because I had to wrap a couple gifts for my nephew. My nephew turned 4.
Did you get him a colander?
Yes, dollar
And
store
some
colander.
chicken broth.
So
55-gallon drum of
no,
chicken
I got
broth.
him a Matchbox airport that comes with an
Nice.
airplane and a car. And then we bought him some other Matchbox cars.
What kind of plane?
It looked like a commercial airliner, so
What-
it didn't
but
specify.
What brand?
It didn't specify,
And
but
Matchbox
for
always-
me,
Matchbox
I would
is
say
almost too specific.
I would say it was probably a Boeing 757.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
What was the car?
that one was specified. That one was like an '09 Camaro convertible.
Oh.
Yes,
What were the colors of the ramps in the airport?
orange, because
Oh,
that's
okay.
what ramps are and all. I don't know. Anyways, so like we're at the
Fuck me, I guess.
we're at the
Just
mart.
interested in your day, but Jesus.
We're at the mart buying stuff. I see it. I'm like instantly like,
Hold on.
fuck yeah, I'm getting this.
Are you at the mart or the dollar store?
No, the dollar store was later because we bought the wrapping paper at the dollar store.
I'm just trying to stay on.
Yes.
No, he definitely did say we were at the dollar store and I bought Hot Wheels, so.
No, I was at the dollar store to buy wrapping paper to wrap the gift.
of a colander.
Yes, the colander. Jesus Christ.
How many holes did that colander have? Did it say? Is it like
70
1,000 counts?
72.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
72 hole colander.
Interesting.
Good
Yeah.
draining. How big?
Yeah. Oh, you don't get good drainage unless you get at least a 60 hole colander.
Right.
Otherwise,
I think the nice middle ground
otherwise you're
is
sitting
69
there
holes,
sifting the noodles, trying to get it draining.
It's a really nice
Yeah.
number of holes.
Yeah.
but 72 is almost overkill.
I felt gross saying that sentence.
Yeah, Jimmy, that was bad.
It was nasty.
Jesus Christ.
So as you were,
Yes, thank you. All right, I can continue.
All right, so you were in Arizona
No,
at the Dollar Mart
no, we're at
buying a
we're at
colander.
Walmart,
Oh.
and we're looking at toys.
okay,
And there's some cool ones. There's, my nephew likes monster trucks and Hot Wheels and that kind of stuff. So we're
Typical
looking at
boy.
we're looking at the different monster trucks. He has a ton. I was like, all right, but there's some cool Monster Jam toys. And I was like, all right, but then I saw the Matchbox Airport. And I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. I was like, I'm definitely getting this.
Nothing a 4-year-old boy likes more than the airport.
Yes. Well, so then Aaron's like, well, what are you going to get him? Are you sure that he's going to like the airport? Like, I mean, this
Does
Monster
she even
Jam.
know your nephew?
She's met him a couple times, yeah. Wow. Yeah, my nephew absolutely adores her. Wouldn't leave her alone. It's like, play with me. Here's my monster trucks. And starts grabbing all of his monster trucks out. And
yeah,
let's play monster trucks.
That's how boys are.
Yes. So I'm like, no, trust me. He's going to like the airport because I would have liked the airport, and I wish there was an airport when I played with Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. So I was like, I'm definitely getting him the airport. And guess what? He loved the airport. Opened it up, immediately wanted me to start putting it together.
nice.
Yeah. I put the base of it together, and it was really complicated, and it was chaotic, and I was like, yeah, I'm not finishing this up. Like I told him, I was like, nah, see, I was like, I'm the cool uncle. Cool uncles don't build the gifts. Your dad builds the gifts.
There it is.
I just buy the gifts.
There it is. You did it.
That's right. So, but anyways, dollar store. The obviously wrapping paper at dollar store is absolutely garbage.
Yeah.
So like Erin was like wrapping the gift and like put her finger through it and made a hole. She's like, oh fuck. She just like literally she like anytime we wrap gifts from now on, we're gonna go buy real wrapping paper because I'm tired of this
So
shit.
Fred Meyer spent the $3.
Yeah. She's like, we're gonna go to Costco and get the fucking Christmas pack. And I was like, sounds good.
Much better. So what's in your glass? So you're drinking the Jelly Belly
Yes.
sparkling
So
tonic
they have
water?
Jelly Belly sparkling water. So I bought one. And then I have a glass of Whistle Pig Old World Rye 12-year.
Ooh.
So that's what I'm drinking.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Going with the pig today.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Finishing it off.
Just want to jump in. The first Hot Wheels airport set was introduced in 1979, so it was definitely available in Derek's childhood.
Well, I didn't say that it wasn't available, but
I just wish I had it available to me as a kid. It was available. You just didn't work hard enough to get it.
It's true.
Donnie,
Yeah.
what's in your glass?
I'm drinking some delicious, Press is a great premium alcohol seltzer.
Okay.
And I'm drinking their new variety, 2 of them, the Lingonberry Elderflower and the Pear Chamomile.
Chamomile.
Yeah. Because it's like 8:30 a.m. and it's not time for hard liquor. I'm not an animal.
Yet.
Well, yeah, not
Yeah,
yet.
not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
That's what's in your glass. I'm sorry. What's in your stein?
My Stein.
Your stein.
My Stein.
Your stein.
I'm drinking another Elysian. This one is the Great Pumpkin, which is an Imperial Pumpkin Ale.
So delicious.
It is really good.
Mm-hmm. I need to get a pumpkin patch because I have not had any pumpkin beer yet. Failing miserably.
I have some out in the garage.
Nice. Might have to get one.
There you go. Help yourself.
Excellent.
You know where they are. Just only take one of each. So when I said help yourself, I meant only take like one of each flavor.
Oh, okay.
There's
So
like
I can't
3?
just take them all. Take
No.
Can I take one of each?
Sure. Yeah.
Deal. I'm taking one of each. Derek, you can have mine.
Them all. Okay, perfect. Yes.
So Donnie, as we
Yeah.
stated before, you are our topic master. What topics do you have for us today?
Well, my first topic is a little bit of a callback to Derek's conversation about reality TV earlier.
Okay.
What is your favorite? Your favorite? Not really a callback, just a direct thing. What's your favorite reality TV show?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think Derek already answered it.
Right. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I think the God damn, what is it called?
Vanderpump Rules.
It's where they're on like
Kardashians.
where it's like the cruise ship and it's like the crew on the cruise
Road
ship.
Rules.
Yeah,
Ghost
that's
ship.
it.
Ghost ship.
Ghost ship. 13 ghosts on the ghost ship. That's my favorite reality show.
Is it?
I don't remember
Survivor.
what it's fucking
Ultimate
awful.
Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior. I think he was a wrestler in WWE.
Sure. He also had a reality TV show about being the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, nice.
Where he fought other warriors and became the Ultimate Warrior.
Or was that Forest Green?
Yeah.
Do you fight him like Highlander style?
Exactly like Highlander. There can only be one.
There can only be one.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I have the power.
Is a theme song to that song or that show.
Yes. Nope. Cruise ship.
13 Ghosts on a Ghost.
Yep. 13 ghosts on a
Ghost Gangbang.
Yeah, I was gonna say no. You're going. It's 13 ghosts on a ghost ship. 13 ghosts on a ghost. That's at Pornhub.
It is.
It is.
Also worth a watch.
Well, yeah.
It's crazy.
I've got it saved.
You crazy.
Bookmarked.
It's insane because it's literally just security footage from a hotel room, and the hotel room's empty.
What I
it's
do is
13
have a
13 ghosts on a
moving
ghost.
background on my phone, and that's constantly on a loop on my phone. So every time I unlock my phone, there's 13 ghosts just going at it.
Really have to hide your wiener, tuck it down. Yeah.
Oh, I took it up.
Come on.
Yeah,
I took it up.
yeah. Oh,
Right.
that's
Super
I
bad.
got
Put it in
duct
the
tape
waist.
around my waist, and I just plop.
right.
Just like the lion from Superbad.
Tuck
Look
it in the
at
waistband.
those nipples. Is it bad that is it so unfair? They just get to flaunt it. We have to hide every erection we get. I just want to live in a world where women want to see the erections. Can I live in that world?
You know what? Now that you say it, that show or that movie
The other day I
really
put my
was
boner
really
up in the-
progressive. When will men be able to just flaunt their sexuality and their sexiness?
That's
a good point.
To finalize that scene,
Uh-huh.
I had to flip my boner up into my waistband. It felt cool, and it hit it. I almost blew a load into my belly button.
But I'd like
fair.
Jimmy, well, Derek thinks about his favorite reality TV show and actually gets an answer for us.
Okay.
I'd like you to tell me yours.
I was gonna say, to be fair, to be a man and flaunt your sexiness, I believe you just need to have an epic mustache. Because look at all of the.
Bill Clinton.
He didn't have a mustache.
He should have had a mustache.
But he had a saxophone.
I think he
so
earned a mustache.
The saxophone is the brass or the woodwind of the mustaches.
Yes, mustache or saxophone, but
Right.
like all of the sexy posed naked men pictures on rugs all have mustaches, like Burt Reynolds.
What are you looking at?
Everybody knows that fucking Burt Reynolds picture.
Okay, I've also seen the one with
And Bill Clinton.
didn't have a mustache.
And
Paul
well,
Rudd
yeah.
is People's Sexiest Man Alive, and he doesn't have a mustache.
Nobody cares about people.
I care about people. I care about all people. Derek, do you not care about people?
I don't.
So then, Derek, who is the sexiest man alive since you don't care about Paul Rudd, obviously?
It's a good question. Paul Rudd is pretty sexy.
Yeah.
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 I have to think on that one.
Yeah.
Come back to me.
It's tough. You got your Clooney. You got
Yeah.
your Pitt.
Nah, old
Yeah,
news.
I don't wanna go
Excuse you, George
traditional.
Clooney is still gorgeous. He's a good-looking
I'm getting
dude.
tired of old men thinking they're sexy.
Yeah,
No.
I think we need to go into like a Kevin James or like a Brian Posehn.
It's Brian Posehn.
Posehn.
I'm not even gonna.
Well,
You
because
set me up for a good joke. I'm not even gonna do it.
Posehn.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not even doing it.
No, go ahead.
Nope.
Jimmy,
I'm not doing it.
This podcast is all about 1, jokes, 2, family, and 3, you're the podcast leader.
well,
You can go ahead and say that.
In
joke.
order to say the joke, I have to give a small backstory.
Let's go small backstory.
Small backstory. We're all over at our property.
Okay, now it's a medium
over in
backstory.
East Washington. This was back when I was hanging out with Chapin, the betrayer.
Let's
betrayer.
not say his name. Let's restart the story.
I was hanging out with
omit his name.
I was hanging out with betrayer.
There it is.
And our former friend, because that person no longer has a name, and so we're all hanging out, and that person's dad came out, and he goes, "Hey, what are you guys talking about? Are you guys talking about pussy?" So Brian Pussy. Get it? It was a good joke.
go.
I get it.
I get.
It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it.
That's why I didn't want to do it.
It was so dirty, it almost made me think Derek was talking, and I didn't like
You
it.
forced my hand.
I did,
had-
and I
had to do it.
apologize.
Remember, you asked for it. You wanted it.
I demanded it.
You demanded it.
Yeah.
You were asking for
and
it.
I regret it. I said, give me that joke.
Give me that joke.
And make me laugh. And then it made me feel sad.
It's okay. Is it because the betrayer was part of that story?
Every time the betrayer is brought up, I'm always sad.
Okay.
1, that he betrayed us. 2, that we allowed him to betray us.
Mm-hmm.
And 3, that he's still out there betraying us.
Yeah.
Just living free, betraying us.
Constant
Like
betrayal.
the Houston Astros are. Even though they lost,
Oh,
they're still betraying us by being
Yes,
bitches.
they are. They are.
Yep.
And it's so upsetting because there are like a lot of talk about Carlos Correa
Yeah.
coming to the Mariners.
Uh-huh. It will almost make the Mariners more unwatchable.
It would be very upsetting.
Mm-hmm.
Very upsetting. I do not want it. And it's funny because there's a lot of fans that have no interest in Carlos Correa either.
Correct.
Like all the like sports radio, the text line is like, we don't want no goddamn cheater on our team.
The one Astro I will allow back on the Mastros or the Mariners. Jesus Christ. That leave it in. The one Astro I will allow back on the Mariners is Graveman, right?
Yeah, Kendall Graveman,
Yep.
the one who was a Mariner and got traded. Yeah,
He can come back.
Yeah.
He is not tainted yet.
that's right.
Bring him back. Bring him back, Mariners management, if you're so brave.
Hashtag bring him back.
There is also talk that Justin Verlander could be coming because he's a free agent coming off of Tommy John surgery. And I would be okay with Justin Verlander because when we won the Super Bowl, he was in the press box with Kate Hudson, I think is his wife at the time, or girlfriend, and they were wearing Seahawks jerseys. So they were rooting for the right team. So I can accept Justin Verlander for that.
You mean Kate Upton?
Might be Kate Upton.
Pretty sure it's Upton.
Yeah.
Correct. They've been married for, guess how many years?
5.
I'm going to go with 12.
4 whole years. And I don't believe she's worked since they got married. Because
Of course not.
Why would you need to? He signed a huge contract.
I mean, but when you have the talent, I mean, go ahead and share it with the world.
Yes.
Kate Upton,
Yeah.
you talented person.
You talented
Person.
she's
a person.
Person.
She's a person.
So-
We don't need to be sexist.
So Derek, what did we say was your favorite reality TV show?
We need
Real-
an actual answer
Oh.
because there's a follow-up question.
Okay. I kind of enjoy. I was actually just talking to Aaron about this because I couldn't find the remote to get on Netflix, so I was stuck watching. Well, I guess I wasn't stuck watching.
Is it
I had
1998?
I had the
Are
Comcast.
you Jerry Seinfeld?
I had the Yes, I had the Comcast
hey,
remote.
Do you guys ever not find the remote and you're just stuck watching whatever on TV? Like, Jesus, Derek, come on.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
happened.
Spot on impersonation of him too.
What's the deal with?
That's it.
Perfect.
It's such a good. I felt like
Be
he
careful.
was here in
be
the room.
careful, Hamlet.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not Hamlet.
Oh, right. What?
I don't know.
Sorry, Jimmy. I sometimes
Hamlet?
misspeak.
I'm not Hamlet. I'm not Hamlet. I've never been Hamlet.
I know we've had this talk. I'm sorry for saying it again.
So I was
my
gonna
bad.
say that I ended up getting stuck watching Tanked, that reality show. The company that makes the custom fish tanks, they do make some awesome fish tanks. But I was talking about, I was like, it's cool watching to see what they come up with. I was like, but I hate the scripted like drama that they create into it. So I like the shows
Put
like
those
that.
rocks in the wrong spot.
No, it's more like we're building this 500-gallon fish tank for Jenny, and Jenny's daughter has muscular dystrophy and also died 17 years ago, and Jenny feels real bad about it. And you know what? Her daughter always liked fishes. Let's build her a fish tank honoring muscular dystrophy.
We put an ice sculpture of her in her last moments in
Yeah.
the fish tank. Here you go, Jenny. Hope you like it.
Of her last moments. We put a coffin in the fish pebbles to really remind her of her daughter because she's dead.
We went to that hospital. We
buried
you might
her.
recognize this bed.
We put a cast of her
You might-
in her final.
You might recognize this bed. This is the bed she was in her final moments. That's so
We haven't washed the sheets.
Even worse would be if they literally
smell
just had
it.
they had a sea burial in the fish tank.
Oh no! It's a 50,000-gallon aquarium. That's your daughter right in the middle, like frozen in carbonite, like Han Solo. Whenever you think of her, you can just look in and see all the fishes swimming around her.
No, I was saying the scripted like fake drama where it's like where they have like arguments or
Oh,
like
sure.
something's not going
Maybe they
right.
throw a chair.
Yeah, that's I was gonna get to that.
Oh.
The Orange County Choppers.
Yep.
Yes, because we mentioned Aaron and I mentioned that as like 'cause that was a fun show, and I was like, but I feel like that show
It was right on the cusp of almost being too scripted.
Oh no! I'm pretty sure that they don't speak to each other still to this day. So I think it went
That makes
from
me happy.
It went from scripted to
We hate
real.
each other. That's what I believe the blueprint for this podcast will be.
Yeah, exactly.
I still like seeing all those memes from when they're
So
yeah.
great.
I
Yeah.
need to know how to do my taxes. A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Throw in the chair.
How do I buy a house? Christopher Columbus sailed the
Yes.
ocean blue in 1942.
Yep, that's when. Say it again.
I don't know what it is.
I mean, you
never
had the
learned.
right numbers, just in the wrong order.
Columbus sailed the ocean blue in the great year of 1492.
There it is. There it is. 1942,
Did I say
America was
Did I say
discovered.
1942?
Yeah, you did.
Oops.
Yes,
In
they
the
were,
middle of World War II, Italy launched an exploration
Yes.
into the New World.
they were
They
discovered
were looking
after
for
Pearl
spice.
Harbor.
Yep.
He was looking for spice.
And we all know the spice must flow.
Spice is life.
you wanted to-
Even though that line wasn't uttered in the movie,
Was not.
and that's a problem. Bad movie.
Yeah.
So
that's,
Derek wants fish tank builders.
Dirk likes fish
just,
tank.
I think just that genre where they're
No,
like building
your
something.
favorite reality TV show, not genre. I'm very specific.
Oh well, then it'd probably be like the Orange County Choppers.
Okay, I'll allow it. Jimmy, what was yours?
Mine. See, I'm in a real pickle.
I haven't heard of that one.
I'm in a
What's that show
I'm in a
about?
real pickle between two reality shows that I like because when I was a
young man.
when I was a young man, I loved watching The Real World because I was one of those hip cats.
You're
you
an
know?
MTV kid.
I was an MTV kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would watch a lot of The Real World where people stopped being fake, started getting real.
Uh-huh.
See, I remember that.
Did you write that line?
No.
because that's amazing.
So, so I used to like watching all those, but then the one that Amy and I watched, I believe it was like within the last couple of years, was the Love Is Blind on Netflix.
What's that about?
So they bring all these strangers in, and obviously these strangers are just they're just there to find love.
Are the strangers blind?
No.
Is it a very ADA compliant
But
show?
no.
Oh.
So here's the thing, though, is that they all go into rooms, right, by themselves.
Oh, so it's kind of like The Circle.
And then there's a frosted wall in the middle of them,
So it's like Frozen.
kind of, except they're not trying to build snowmen.
Oh.
And so they talk to each other, and what they do is they narrow down. They go on like a blind date with everybody, and then they narrow down who they liked just based off their voice and their personality.
So it's like the Masked
dating
Singer.
Kind of, it's kind of like that.
Do
So
they
then
sing to each other?
So then, no, I mean some do
Oh, okay.
if they're musically talented.
I don't think it's singing at that point. I think it's serenading.
but
Serenading.
twibbing it. But so I felt nasty for that
Kid-
joke.
kid, I just want to have a quick question before you continue. Which one of you and your paramour decided to watch this? Was it you or your paramour?
The Paramore.
The paramour decided. Okay, but
I
you
started-
followed along.
I started watching it because it was actually
Yeah.
it was pretty
Sure.
entertaining.
Entertaining.
Entertaining. So then these people they talk, right? And then they and then out of nowhere they have like 3 days, right, to find the person who they love.
Just constantly
Okay.
cycling
So-
through frosted windows.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then once they go on the blind date with everybody, they narrow it down to like 2 or 3 people about who they really like based off their personality without even looking at them at all.
'Cause
Right.
as-
Can't see
I think
them.
we can all agree looks don't matter.
Right. This is what the whole show
What I
is
said
about.
to Jimmy before he got married and
it's
finally
so-
convinced him
you know.
to tie the knot.
The old adage, love
Yeah.
is blind.
Yep.
Thank you. I think that's
it's Latin.
Is that Italian?
It could be.
I
Love
was
is
going to say
blind.
Latin, but I said Italian instead.
You did. I mean, they're
Okay.
both
So
the
then-
same language.
So then,
It's true. Pretty
essentially,
close.
yeah, they're both. No one
One
no
is
one
more
speaks.
hand movements.
No one speaks either
Yes.
one of them. All right, so so then
Italian is
then
just-
the people go. So then the people they find out who they truly love, and then they propose to each other
Whoa.
through the glass
Over 3 days?
over 3 days, and then they physically meet them in person, and then they move in together, and then they have to plan a wedding. in like
How
2.5
many
weeks.
successful relationships over, let's say, 8 months did that show produce, do you think?
I'm maybe like 2, maybe
That,
2.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
I know there was one because this one lady was, she was kind of a bitch.
Whoa.
And I will say
Whoa.
that. I
You
will
never
say
use that word.
I will say that. I'm sorry. I'll say
I-
I'll say 8 Hail Marys later.
If we
Take care of
could
myself.
put it just a quick before we start this topic, a little quick warning for language.
Okay.
Yes.
Because we never use that word, I think, and we need to give it a little
Okay.
trigger
you're
warning.
right. Okay. You know what? I'll downgrade it. Okay. She wasn't acting like a bitch. Okay. She was acting like a real fussy hussy.
There we.
Okay.
That's more audience's speed.
She was acting like a real fussy hussy throughout
Whoa.
the entirety of it.
Wow.
And the real thing that she was most fussed about was that she was like, I'm like 34, and
Oh,
This-
dinosaur.
and the guy who I'm trying to get, who I'm gonna marry, he's like 23.
Oh,
Oh,
a baby.
I know.
A baby and a
Man.
dinosaur. That relationship. That's a new
he
reality TV
he
show.
That's
has yet
almost
to
15
discover
years.
life. He has yet to discover life, and she's already
She's already experienced all
she's
of
already
life.
experienced 10 years
She's-
of life.
Wow.
She's basically shouldn't even live anymore. She's experienced all life has to
then
offer.
they
at
were-
Yeah.
34.
I mean, she was like in
So-
the 5th grade when he was born.
Yeah.
Like,
so
that's-
I say kudos to that guy because he really wanted it for a guy who's 5'6". But he was really
Do you mean 2 inches taller than Joe Rogan?
yeah. But yeah, no, so
Yeah.
he really wanted that relationship. So I say kudos to that guy because he really was trying, and then she was like she was just so fussed and hussed about everything.
So the question about that show is: are all of the people that are participants in the show gorgeous?
A lot of them. There's
Except for the guy who's 5'6".
Right,
yeah,
except
yeah.
for-
Ugliest man alive.
Actually,
Yeah.
there's another one that was on Netflix that's it was called like Love Island or something like that, and full of just hot, nasty singles, right? Just
Yeah.
so
Whoa.
nasty, and
Hot,
so
nasty singles.
so hot.
Man, I didn't
But-
realize we were talking about the top 40.
But the cue is that there's no sex allowed on this island,
I'm shaking my head at
and
Jared.
if they can find the love of their life without having sex, they win.
and it was
They
called.
win dollars, lots of money.
Ooh.
They win lots of
Dollars?
lots of money.
Nice.
I prefer doll hairs, but yeah.
But in that show is, I never watched it. It seemed interesting.
Because your Paramore never wanted to watch it, right?
Right.
Right.
Seemed interesting.
You would if she wanted to watch it.
Sure.
Send her a text later.
But okay, I'm gonna change Love Is Blind because I was
That
a little
wasn't
bit-
that you already.
That was
That
the
was
choice.
your
It was
answer
either Love
already.
Is Blind or The Real World, but I'm gonna lean into
Oh,
Love
okay.
Is Blind.
Love is blind. All right.
All right.
Love Is Blind.
How about your Yorid?
So
But
Donnie,
anyway,
what is your favorite reality show?
I hadn't thought about it leading up to the question,
Yep.
but I took a long piss.
I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Yeah. Took a long piss.
Okay.
Like a racehorse.
Good.
Just a super strong stream. I'm just vamping right now, trying to think of one. Because I don't really watch a lot of reality TV.
They are terrible. Nobody
Yeah,
should.
I agree. So let's go with, I don't know, Celebrity Rehab starring Dr. Drew.
Nice.
Yay!
That's my
Hey!
favorite reality
I was
TV.
really hoping you were going to say Celebrity Deathmatch.
No, because we're leading into Celebrity Deathmatch right now.
like it.
So, my favorite TV
Twist.
show also had 0 success stories because they basically all like relapsed instantly after
Okay.
being rehabbed.
Yeah.
So if our reality TV shows were to be in a ring together, it's a triple tag team match.
Okay.
We've got Love Is Blind versus Orange Coast Choppers.
Orange County Jobbers.
Orange
I
County
think
Choppers.
that's what it was.
Same thing. Who knows?
OCC.
Right. Versus Celebrity Rehab. Who wins?
So you got
Derek.
That's not fair.
Straight out.
My contestants don't feel pain because they're so high on opioids
And
that
well,
they
they're-
don't feel
but
anything.
they're in rehab, so they're all in
no,
withdrawals.
they all know how to find
They're-
the stuff. So
they're-
as soon as they find out on the phone with their agent, get me drugs.
Gotcha.
Drugs are there.
Their drug dar is going off.
Yep, they're drugged. Yep, and you can't tell me that OCC wasn't. I don't know.
there was probably
didn't
a-
have a stash lying
There
around.
was probably
someplace.
a lot of cocaine in that one.
Yeah,
Paul Sr. looked pretty wired a lot of the time.
Love Is Blind is just out. Everybody on the show is just
to
giant.
just try to make out with people.
Everybody on that show is just such a fussy hussy
Yeah.
about everything.
And I've seen the way they could throw chairs. I mean, that
Yeah,
rivals.
but we're not in a chair match. We are just in a tag team match.
All right.
Now I'm making up rules. So chairs don't count.
You're
and
twisting it.
they're not folding chairs. Those were office chairs, and those aren't allowed in this edition of the
Oh, we're going to be doing.
TSB ring. Top Shelf Banter ring.
Ah,
Come on,
okay.
Derek. What podcast are you on?
I don't know.
Wow.
I've got about 3 different podcasts that I'm on that I'm doing, so I don't
Yeah,
remember
but
what
this is
I'm
the
on
one
at
that's
any
most
time.
listened to.
It's true. It's the only one that actually exists.
I mean, I think we'd all agree then. Orange County Choppers wins. That second question wasn't as much fun as I thought it would be.
Yeah, I mean, they're the more aggressive of.
Yeah, they definitely
Yeah.
are. They also
Yeah.
have wrenches and tools.
It's true.
I was trying to find out what the people of the Love Is Blind did.
Just probably amateur models.
Right?
Okay.
Just beautiful.
Actually, I got it. The women. Kelly was a health coach.
Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm. We keep on scrolling
So do
down.
any of them have real jobs?
Diamond was a former NBA dancer.
Okay, so cheerleader.
Whoa, cheerperson. We don't know that she was a leader.
Giannina says no occupation. No occupation.
oh, okay.
So-
aspiring cheerperson.
So shocked by that
Lauren was a recruiter, whatever that means.
one. Okay, that's the first real job.
Jessica was a regional manager.
Okay, we got 2 real
We
jobs.
got an RM.
Re-
okay.
regional manager. That's pretty decent. Like that's getting up the corporate ladder.
Lauren was a content creator.
Okay, that could be a
Okay,
YouTube
we're getting there.
person. So not a real job.
Amber was a ex-tank mechanic. Okay, so
military.
military. Okay,
Nice.
okay.
Tank mechanic. I
we don't
like
know
that.
it was a military tank. It could have been just a fuel tank mechanic.
That's true, or like like a septic
Okay,
tank.
okay. Touche. So it just said it's not too specific.
Yeah.
Allie was a nurse client.
Oh, okay. so
Nurse
she-
client.
Your
No,
team,
wait,
at-
wait,
your
wait.
team as a medic.
Nurse client relations director.
Okay, I was gonna say like I walk into a clinic.
Like a-
I'm a nurse client.
Like a nurse/client?
No, nurse client relations director.
Okay, so
Okay.
Oh, so she was the for nurse client. Okay, I get it. Kay was she was an administrative manager.
okay,
Kind of a little vague, but that's okay.
So we're an office manager.
that'd be
Sure.
Ooh.
that'd be like the betrayer's wife.
Okay, this person's gonna win. This person is gonna win. Everybody in the OCC.
She'll love the shout out.
Lexi was a personal shopper.
So worked for Instacart.
Ebony was a media journalist. Danielle was a model. Brianna was CEO of a nonprofit web designer. Okay.
Okay,
Lily was founder of a PR company. Okay.
nice.
We're getting there. The men. Kenny was nothing. Nothing. Good for him. He's doing it.
So we have 2 unemployed.
Carlton was a social media marketing. Mark was a fitness instructor. Okay.
Okay,
Cameron was a scientist. Ooh.
a scientist, just generic scientist.
It just says, scientist. In his,
Okay.
in his state. It says his state, but I'm not going to say his state. Damien was a general manager.
Okay,
Okay. Matt was an engineer. Okay. We're getting some. Andy is nothing. He's not. He
I
has
know
no job.
an engineer, and I don't know that I'd be worried about him in a take team match.
They don't even show any more of these guys' pictures. One guy's Wesley was also nothing. Ryan was an automotive salesman. John was CEO and
Of another nonprofit.
something like that. Yeah.
Okay, so it seems like the men had more useless jobs than the women. So good for the women in that.
Yeah. Taylor was
Like,
a creative director.
Outside of the couple that didn't have real jobs because they're like, I'm an
Whoa.
influencer on
Whoa.
YouTube.
Rory, he's a streamer.
Jesus Christ! So yeah, we got 2. There was like 2 or 3 that were useless, but
Matt was a director of a nonprofit. So it looks like a lot of the women had like good jobs, right?
yeah,
Good for
better
them.
careers.
Better careers. And then like a very few of the men were like CEOs or like GMs or everything like that. A lot of them were all just kind of like, hey,
Yeah, engineer.
I beat off for a living.
Yeah.
This is what I do.
Let me run down some of my fighters as team manager of Celebrity Rehab.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I've got Seth Shifty Shell Shock Benzer, the
Ooh,
lead singer of rap rock band Crazy Town.
nice. Everyone loves Crazy Town.
I think you already won right there.
Uh-huh. We've got Mary Carey, a porn actress and former candidate for California governor.
Ooh, nice.
That's just season 1.
That's
Then I've got season 2. Now, don't worry, I've got Gary Busey.
Oh,
that
you-
crazy
ooh.
man.
Oh my God! Yep,
Yep.
he wins.
You
I've
rival.
got Rodney King, a civil rights activist.
Wow.
Yeah,
This
that's
was
see-
before he passed away?
Well, yep, they didn't haul his corpse out, Derek.
No, that was in Fish Tank.
Oh, God.
Yes, he got a sea burial as well.
From season 3, I have Heidi Fleiss,
Okay.
a madam.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And Dennis Rodman. So okay.
Rodman and Boosie, like that's
Yeah,
and
Rodman
King.
and Boosie. Not
Boosie.
Busey.
I was going to make a
Boosie.
very insensitive joke, but I
I mean,
won't.
I'd actually be. I'm going to be more afraid of Donnie's crew because he has Rodman, and Rodman has
Rodman
ties to
and
The
Kim
worm.
Jong
Boosie.
Un.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the last thing your OCC wants to be fighting.
That's it.
Is
Hang on.
also North Korea.
From season 5 is Dwight Gooden.
we
Derek,
gotta-
you'll know him as a former Major League Baseball pitcher. And we all know that the hardest thing to hit is a Major League Baseball pitcher.
Yeah.
So he's going to be dancing around your fist while he's punching you
He's
in the dick.
I mean, to be fair,
He's
like
going
if
to
you
float like a
look,
butterfly,
if
stinging
you
like
look
bees.
at like some of the fights that happen, like when a pitcher beams somebody and they charge the mound,
Yeah, but not Dwight Gooden.
pitchers fucking know how to fight. But
Oh,
Well-
but then yes, like Dwight Gooden.
yes, but pitchers also, can't
They also-
play
they
because
throw
they
the
have
ball
a
and then they
hangnail.
go down.
So
That's true.
yeah,
They
So
just
there's
throw
only
the
if they're a
ball. at the
knuckleballer.
there's a
guy.
plus or minus there.
So we agreed that Jimmy's team is basically out.
Yep.
They're office managers and halftime models and sometimes
streamers.
NFL cheer-
Personal
cheer
shoppers.
person.
Personal shoppers.
But, that might be the one that would.
I actually think that personal shopping is probably the hardest job.
It
to
is.
do.
I'd say they probably have the
You have
best
to-
chance in the ring.
You have to curtail your choices for the person who you're shopping for. Think about everybody's different choices.
Unlike Orange County Customs, where they have to build a bike
yeah.
that's specific to each
see, I'm-
customer.
Oh,
have
I'm
you
sorry.
Have you
what
watched?
Are things that Shaquille O'Neal likes, huh? What does Shaquille O'Neal like? Superman?
Women under 5'5"?
Because I like the personal shopper for me is the fact that they have to fight shopping crowds. So they might have to like go to
That's
Walmart
true.
and deal
Yeah.
with Walmart
Yes.
crowds.
Derek,
So
name 3 personal shoppers that shop at Walmart.
All of them.
well, I'm going in the sense of personal shopper as being like an Instacart person.
Oh.
That's not what personal shopper means.
Technically, it's a
Insta-
personal shopper.
It
No,
is
no, it's
technically
not.
Instacart. They
That's
give you
an
a
order
list of
picker.
stuff to go and get.
Yeah,
That's an order picker.
If
Personal
if I was a person that was employed by like Instacart or something like that, I would definitely put my title as personal shopper.
Yeah, but that's on Tinder, not like an actual thing. Because personal shopper is something completely different.
No, but this person has to
I
like
get that.
This person has to go shopping to like hard places
hey.
like Gucci, right? And
Rich-
Tom Ford.
Rich people are rich because they pinch pennies. They don't spend money. They guarantee you.
Yeah, but new rich people definitely have personal shoppers.
Yeah. Well, I can guarantee you Jeff Bezos has a personal shopper.
Who?
Bezos. I didn't want to say his real name.
It's actually Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, I didn't want to say his real name. He has lawyers that are a lot more.
They can't sue us because we claim he's a personal shopper. They can sue us when I say
Oh no, you still can't be sued for stating facts.
that's
There it
true.
is.
No, I was gonna say because he has all this money that he probably still shops at Walmart.
Or Dollar Tree.
I
Definitely Dollar Tree.
I guarantee Jeff Bezos does not shop at Walmart.
He decorates his house with Christmas ornaments.
I
from
can
Dollar
guarantee
Tree.
you
He doesn't
that
decorate his house. He doesn't. He hates Christmas.
Well, he doesn't decorate it. He's got a whole crew that
he
decorates it for him.
He pays someone to come in and decorate it, and then he hunts that decorator down with a gun and kills,
I can guarantee you that he tried
stuns
to buy
them, and
Walmart.
releases them back into the wild.
I can guarantee that he tried to buy Walmart.
Yep.
Oh, I bet he probably tried to buy Walmart because Walmart's his biggest competition right now, especially since they have their like 3-day shipping and everything on their online. And oh yeah, the Waltons. I wonder how that is in like the billionaire meetings when the Walton family shows up, and then Bezos shows up, and the Waltons. There's like 5 or 6 of them. They're just like staring each other down across the table.
And Jeff Bezos is looking at him with that weird
he's just-
eye of his.
And he just ignores them because you're not even a threat to me. Because he can instantly go back to 1-day shipping, and
Is it weird?
he'd still have $1 bajillion.
Is it odd
Right.
that I think that Jeff Bezos looks like Dr. Evil or the
That is not odd.
or the weird guy from or the main villain inspector from James Bond who has Mr.
His
Bigglesworth.
goofy fucking eye
Yeah.
and shit. Oh yeah.
Who
No,
has no
he-
sense of humor, doesn't know when to laugh or why to laugh? Correct.
Is it essentially is that guy just Jeff Bezos? Did Jeff Bezos go through reconstructive facial surgery.
No, I
so
think
he
they
could look
just
like him?
designed those villains after Bezos.
Right, before Bezos existed. There
Before
was
Bezos
a model.
Yes.
And they said, this is what he is. And he just happened to be born and end up looking exactly like them.
Bezos said, "This looks pretty cool. I want everybody when they see me to just go, hey, Bezos, I got a big bag of shh with your name on it. Zip it."
Exhibit A.
Okay. So we figure that the rehab might pose a
It'd
big
be a
challenge.
tough battle between
Season
OCC
2.
and Celebrity Rehab.
Season 2 especially. That's some good
Rodman?
Yeah.
He's getting all the
Rodman,
rebounds.
Boosie, that
Yeah.
guy's
You
fucking
throw a
nuts.
chair, Rodman picks it up and throws it right back to
Oh
you.
yeah. He probably
And-
catches it. He's just like
Yeah.
one hand
Got
catches
it.
that shit.
Not even looking, just palms
Rebound,
And you're never getting that
Hey,
chair
fucking-
back because Gary Busey eats it.
right? That chair hit the wall and Rodman was all
it.
over it.
Chairs just feed the crazy of Boosie.
Yeah. Plus Rodman knows the North Korean dictator, so he
Yes.
just probably bring a nuke
Whoa.
I said that joke.
Whoa,
I said that like 5 minutes ago.
Naturally elected
Oh.
president of North Korea.
in. Sorry, yes.
Come
Yeah,
on.
Not dictator.
There you go.
Donald Trump's best friend
Correct.
wrote him
The-
beautiful notes.
Yep. He was also
is-
married to Carmen Electra, and he wore the dress. So
That's
I bet,
true.
I bet he could get her to come and team up, and she's even more man
Yeah,
than he is.
you definitely have to know how to take some punches if you married her.
Donnie, do you have any more topics
I have
for us?
so many topics for you.
Let's go through. Donnie, why don't you just lead us out of these choppy waters into one more good catch of a question? That was
I
a
don't know if I have any good ones.
Weird
that was,
fishing
that was
reference.
that was a deadliest catch reference.
There you go.
Boom, another.
That's a good
Yeah,
reality
it
show.
is.
I've got, this is a two-parter.
Okay.
You know, in weddings,
Oh, I love weddings.
I love weddings too. Been to a lot of them.
We
I had
have.
one of my own. But oftentimes in the ceremony, especially in movies and TV, there's a portion where they ask if anyone has any reason for these two not to be joined together.
Okay.
Yes.
Speak now or forever,
Forever
hold your peace.
Yep.
Right.
Now, let's say we're wedding crashers,
Okay.
and that line is uttered.
Oh, I would definitely stand up and speak.
Well, of course, that's the Derek. Way
Yeah.
to jump ahead. That's
I'm
the
not.
question.
No, okay.
They never did that.
I have never done that.
No, in the movie Wedding Crashers, they never did that. So
I know,
I'm not doing
but
it.
we're right. This is not a reference to wedding crashers.
No.
We just go around joining weddings and having fun.
Yeah.
But we also like to fuck with them.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
Donnie, if I was in your first
on
wedding,
their
I
special
definitely would have
day.
stood up.
No, on their special day, what's more memorable than some random stranger standing up and Derek saying,
Oh, I have to. Yeah.
"Yep, this is the thing where they say, speak now or forever hold your peace," and you
Yes.
stand up and say,
I'm deeply in love with you, and you can't marry that man or that woman. I don't know. What am I supposed to say here?
create something. What's the
God.
craziest thing you could say? What's the funnest thing you could say?
Oh,
what would
Jesus.
make
So
it
instead of-
memorable for the bride and groom?
So, Donnie, do you remember earlier on in the podcast when the betrayer was on here and we had the 75% rule? Now
Yeah.
it's dropped drastically. It's now 67%.
Wow.
So only 2/3 of us
I
will
kn-
ever do any of these jokes.
I never thought it would get that low.
We're just so below a really nice number, and
Yes.
it's all your fault,
We
Derek.
could have
welcome.
been there.
Could have been there.
You're welcome.
But we missed the target.
Disappointed.
Generally,
If I had to say one word, it's disappointed.
that's what I bring every week.
I will get my dad and your dad in here, and Donnie's dad, and we'll all say they three will say how disappointed they are.
Wow. And just imagine my father coming in here with all the disappointment he feels just for me. And then to realize I have friends and you guys hang out with me. Imagine that trifold disappointment just weighing down.
Be a lot.
Imagine
of
how hard
disappointment.
it's going to be when your dad whispers how disappointed he is at you.
I mean, luckily I won't be able to hear it. So
We'll get you we'll get him on a microphone.
Think about how upsetting you're going to be when dad voices his super frustration. The legend himself says that he's disappointed in you
and he says,
by
"Dang."
just shaking his head.
Oh, that would be hurtful.
He doesn't even say the words.
Man.
He
doesn't
just
even say words. Yeah.
just
He doesn't even look at you. He looks
Shit.
past you and shakes his head. So his eyes kind of brush over you,
I can
but he
get him.
sees through you.
I can
Yeah.
get him in here. I can get him to say how disappointed he is in you.
Okay.
I'll lead him in. You know, we'll do it's about time for us to do another segment of Ask Big Jim.
It's true. It's been a
Can
while.
we get just sound bites of him just saying, I can't believe that question was asked?
I could probably do that.
And just every time Derek opens his mouth, soundboard.
I could probably do that.
Uh-huh.
get some soundboards? A big.
I mean, not that I'm any more safe than Big Jim, but Right now, we're targeting Derek.
Yes.
Right?
Right now.
That's
It'll
not how
change
the
later.
game plays, Donnie. That's not how the game is played. All right. What I would say.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got a cis hetero wedding up in front of you.
Okay. So a man and a woman.
Correct.
Okay.
She looks beautiful coming
Okay.
down. Do you see that veil? OMG, that train is so long.
That dress is super slutty, but that's her choice.
That's her choice. It's her special day.
And really white. We all know what she did, Derek.
All right. I don't know if I have the location correct.
Let's
So
say
don't-
it's in St. Michael's Cathedral in New
No,
York.
no.
Oh.
What I was saying. What I would say.
Well,
I
you're
was trying to
in a
think.
church pew because it's a religious
Yeah.
ceremony. Catholic.
You'll get it.
Okay.
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 Well, let's hope so.
All right. Oh.
Stop stalling.
No
Say it.
prompt?
Spit it out.
Derek, sorry. Dearly beloved, we have gathered here together, and I hope no one has anything to say to prevent these two loving individuals from being joined together for here to all eternity. If you have any reason why these two should not be that, please speak now or forever hold your peace.
You can't marry this woman.
Oh!
Gasp.
Remember the hippos in Colombia.
And then you just run? Like just run out the double doors?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that's not bad. It leaves a lot to the imagination. Like, was she a hippo conservationist? Did she used to work for El Chapo?
Well, it'd be him, but yes. So you can't marry this woman.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Excuse me. I forgot my own conceit. I apologize to our podcast listeners. So was he, what was his job before that, Derek?
He could have been a hippo conservatist, or maybe we had a really wild bachelor party.
With hippos in Colombia?
With
Hey.
El Chapo?
Well, El Chapo has since dearly departed us.
We didn't say when the wedding was.
Or
Fair
has he?
enough.
Or has he?
And also,
Ooh.
Derek, I don't think us as we as a podcast have decided our stance on our El Chapo. Is he dearly departed? Do we want to make that our thing?
Not to me.
That we regret that he died?
Yes.
I would vote against that.
Actually, I don't think,
Right? Yeah, no.
I don't think he's dead. I didn't see a video of it.
Hanging out with Aaliyah and Tupac on that island.
Oh, that could make sense. That makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah, I didn't see a video of it. There's no sex tape of El Chapo dying.
Speaking of the El Chapo hippos, did you see that there was like a Texas judge or something that said that they are people and they have rights as people?
Of course they would in Texas.
It's just like they've become so like over like whelming in the area that they're like trying to cull some of them so they can like get
Do
the
you mean the
population
super
down.
violent, crazy hippos that they should be killing because they don't belong here?
Yeah, because they escaped.
Yep.
They escaped the zoo and have taken over like a huge part of. That's why I said I don't remember what fucking country it is. That's why I said Colombia, but I don't know if that's correct.
Could be correct. Who knows?
Yeah, I'd have to look it up again. But anyways, so
Why bother?
so-
Nicaragua?
Some fucking country out
yeah,
there.
yeah. So they want to like cull some of these hippos, and there was like PETA and all these animal rights activists are up in arms. So they took it to like a district judge in like Texas, and the Texas judge was like, they can't do this because these hippos are people and they have rights. And then like whatever country government was like, okay, well that's cute, but your ruling means nothing here.
Makes sense.
Did they mistakenly ask Ted Cruz instead of the judge? Because Ted Cruz seems like the guy that would say something like, hippos are people.
That's
Yeah.
not fair. He's the kind of guy who would be asked that question and then run to some other country.
That's true.
That's a hard question.
He's Canadian. He's too polite for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can before I answer the question, can I tell you guys about a fun scam phone call that I got during the week?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Did it happen at a wedding?
It
'Cause
has
that
to-
would be on theme.
It has to do with Texas.
Well, I love Texas. It's like a whole nother country, so let's go.
It has to do with Texas. So the guy called me about my Medicare Part A and B.
Whoa,
Again,
did you sign up this time?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Constantly.
Need to. You
I
could
always
be
sign up.
saving more money.
So
I just
they-
heard an advertisement about
So the
it.
guy called me and he's like, "Oh, do you have Medicare Part A and B?" And I go, "Yeah, I do. Hey, what state are you from, son?" And he goes, "I'm from California." And I go, California? Well, I'm from the great state of Texas. And I don't know if you know how big the great state of Texas is, but we can fit 4 of your states of California up in this state.
Okay.
And then he goes, well, I don't.
I mean, you're not wrong.
He goes,
true.
He goes, well, I'm from California. I said, well, I'm from the great state of Texas. I don't know if I can do any business with people who live in California because their states are so small. So then he pronounced it Texas. And
nice.
I jumped on him. I was like, the great state of Texas. Yeah, it's not Texas, how you pronounce it over
could
there.
be Texas.
In California, it's pronounced Texas. It's not Arkansas, where you come from, how you pronounce it over there in California. Your states are so small, it's obvious that you can't understand that the great state of Texas is pronounced Texas. So
You know
then
what? Go ahead. Sorry.
so then he transferred me, and then the other guy said I asked where he was from. He said California. I said the same thing. I could fit 4 of your great states of your small states of California inside the great state of Texas. And the guy said, well, I'm not from Texas. And I said, I like the sound of your jib. I like the catch of your jib. You said Texas the correct way, not like that other yahoo who said Texas. And then I jumped all over how he could say it. And then he said, okay, thanks. And then hung up the phone. I was like, that went nowhere. He didn't even try to help me out with my Medicare Part A and B.
I just want to say that you can't fit 4 Californias in Texas.
I know.
I just looked it up. you
can or can't?
You can fit 1 1/4 Californias in Texas.
I know, but I just the guy's obviously calling
well,
me
obviously
Texas. From
Yes.
obviously
Yeah.
from another country. I got another scam phone. The guy gave me his callback number,
Did you call it?
his 800 number. I told him I was going to write his name down on a piece of paper, and I was going to title him as Ian Fuckface. Because I said my name was Gary Bullseye, but it's spelled Bullseye, Bullshit. And the lady
Wow, that's
constantly
how you
kept
pronounce
spelling,
I, right?
The lady constantly kept saying it. Bullseye, spelled bullshit. The guy, he said I had a good fake name. I said, thanks.
Nice.
Ian Fuckface.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to start again.
Okay.
Dearly beloved, we have gathered you here today
Oh, Sharu.
to honor the great Jeff and Karenina.
Deanna.
And, sorry, Jeff and Deanna. I always get those 2 names
In
confused.
my fiction, it's Deanna.
Deanna and Jeff. If anyone has any reason to have these 2 not be joined at the hip from here until death do they part, please speak now or forever hold your peace.
I stand up quickly.
Good.
Throw
Good.
up.
Let people know.
I stand
I'm
up quickly.
slightly behind him.
Yep.
And then I throw up.
Oh, no.
Because I stood
Like
up too,
projectile like all over?
Got a little woozy.
because I stood up
Blood
too quick.
rush to
Had a
the
concussion?
Because of vertigo.
Yeah.
blood rush
You're not
from the
used to being
brain.
that tall.
Vertigo, alcohol, and a little bit of spliff tannin.
Sure. Oh.
For a bad combo.
Mm-hmm.
And they say,
Spliffity Ambertisi.
Josh touched my wiener backstage, and I don't think they should get married.
Just call him like that? Just, hold on.
He touched my wiener. He obviously doesn't love you, Diana. He loves me.
From Deanna to Diana.
I'm drunk and high, and I just threw up.
You don't know what's
I'm a
happening.
little woozy.
The
Whoa.
words are, what's his name? Is his name Josh?
I don't think it was. It was Jeff. I think it was Jeff and Deanna.
See?
Sorry, Josh and Diana.
I'm at the wrong fucking
But
wedding.
Jeroboam touched my penis.
That the alcohol and the split tannin has really hit me, and now I have the spinnies and I vomit again. This time I vomit on the elderly lady sitting next to me.
Whoa.
Take that.
Wow. Got her.
And then I act like I'm gonna clean up. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And then he like her husband sitting next to me, he's trying to help out or shoot me away, and I steal his class ring off his finger.
Whoa.
Mine now.
Oh.
What a plan.
know.
This is Jimmy's one.
His
It's like
entire
those 3 movies all combined into one thing. I
it.
got that guy's class ring. Nailed it.
And
entire
that's
plot.
the whole goal is to steal the
Yep.
class ring. It was just a
That's it.
Do you guys remember when I started this conversation? I said, this is just a story for them to have. You don't want to ruin their wedding.
nope. I
Oh.
ruined it.
I definitely did say that.
I leaned
Gotcha.
hard into it.
Yeah, you
I was
did.
going off the documentary of Wedding Crashers, and they never stood up and said anything.
Right, but we already explained that's not what we're going off.
They never said anything.
I know.
If we're wedding crashers, I don't know what it's like to wedding crash.
So there's still
That's
gonna
why I had to follow the documentary of follow my favorite guy of all time, Vince Vaughn.
Sure.
So
And he
makes
led me
sense.
down the path of righteousness
Yep.
of how
So
to
they're
crash a wedding.
Still
properly.
getting married, but
Right.
we need to stand up.
We wanted to say something that would be so like shocking, like, oh, this is a story we can tell for years, but it's still not going to ruin their relationship, such as
okay.
Josh touched my wiener. As long as Josh is not in the wedding party, that's okay. Maybe Josh is the
Okay,
the
fine.
best man.
Well, fine. Well, since we're not changing it, they say no one. It's not Josh, and I go,
Right.
okay, I'm at the wrong wedding. I'm sorry.
Ooh,
And then I sit down.
there it is. Hold
But
on.
I
Who's
still have,
Josh?
But I still have the class ring. It's mine.
That's fine. You
Fine.
saw it. You wanted it. You
Alright,
took
alright.
it like a
fine.
natural thief.
Little, yeah.
Had a lot of practice.
Now they
with
have a
that,
lot
don't
of.
you?
Now they have some funny stories. Like, oh, I remember when that guy stood up really fast
Mm-hmm.
and threw up. And comes to find out, he was drunk and high.
Yeah.
Never was able to find my papas, my grandpapas.
Are you sitting
Class
in the
ring.
front row?
No. I'm acting as somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Like like 20 years, like 15 years.
But
down.
their grandpapa was sitting way back with you.
Yeah.
But
It's
so
one
they-
of the. It's
so
another
they
one. Of the,
hated grandpapa.
yeah.
Right. He's back in the back.
He was slightly racist.
Ooh, slightly. So that brings a follow-up question. Do you sit nearer the front? So you're
No, you
definitely
sit
more
aisle.
visible?
You
Oh,
sit
no,
aisle
And then
seat.
it's a long walk out? Or
You
do
sit
in the
aisle
back?
seat. That way, if someone attacks you, you have a clean.
Right, but do you sit in the
You're like-
front of the church or
No,
the back
halfway,
of the church?
halfway.
Halfway, right in the middle.
I would say if you were to put it on a scale like 1 being closest
Uh-huh.
and 10 being farthest back,
Sure.
shoot for like 4.
Ooh, so nearer the front.
Yeah.
So they really get a good look at you, and it's a long run out.
I'm gonna do.
I'm
8.
super fast. Plus, I'm
That's
wearing
true.
my Monarchs.
I'm
I
near
hope you don't
back.
tear a quad.
I'm wearing my designer shoes, so like it's obvious that no one's gonna catch me.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
That's fair.
come on.
Yep.
I mean, no one's going to try to catch you, but they're like, yeah. For example, if I were to do it, I would sit nearer the front, as
Yeah.
close to the front as I could. So when I stood up, I'm right behind, let's say, the bride's father.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
And everybody,
Do
the
you
whole
massage-
family, I'm right
do you,
there.
When you stand, do you put your hands on his shoulders?
Absolutely, I do. And I do a good solid grip. Like, almost a massage, but almost like, ooh, maybe too much.
Because if there's one thing I know about other men who you
Uh-huh.
don't know, is
Yep.
when they stand up behind you and they
Yep.
grasp both shoulders with a strong vice grip.
Yep.
It really just
It paralyzes you.
had a
'Cause-
fever.
yeah,
but
'cause-
you also feel super secure and safe.
Exactly. I'm holding you down, but in a way that says I'm not going to hurt you unless you try to move. But that way,
Pet the hair back a
Yep.
little bit.
Yep. Keep one grip.
Fix the part.
Yep. No, you like a left hand part. Let's get that over here, and then back to the shoulder. No, I felt you try to stand up. No.
Do you
it's
reach
my
under,
time.
Do you
It's my
reach
time.
underneath and give like a just
Ooh, a
a
chin hug with the hand?
feel up on the
I
people?
don't. I don't
I
do
like
that.
it.
No, I don't like that.
That's too much.
It's too much.
Too much?
Shoulder.
Shoulder.
Maybe
Hair
reach around, tighten the tie a little bit, get that straight. Obviously, the tie's wrong, and then go back to the shoulders.
Okay.
Fix one of their lapels. It's a little turned up. No, tuck it back under. Tuck it back under.
Get that Nike swoosh right side up.
Exactly right. You want people to know. But that way, when you stand up and say something, you can stare both the bride and the groom straight in the eyes.
I like
and they
it.
get a good vision in your face. And then as you walk out, you can walk out, let's say like 4 aisles. Let's say there's 15 aisles.
Okay.
4 aisles. Turn back around. Really just shake your head. And then walk out that another 9 aisles. Like, have a good long walk. That way, when you push the door open violently,
Yeah.
and you
'Cause
walk
you're
out,
in
and
a
it
fit of
slams
rage.
shut. Everyone's staring at you because it's been so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's how you
that it?
make a memorable wedding entrance / exit.
I like it.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And also the last wedding you're ever allowed to. But if you're a wedding crasher, it doesn't matter.
Right.
YOLO.
Exactly. They're not going to find you.
No.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You crashed their wedding.
You're
They're-
you're a doppelganger.
Exactly.
You're that cousin that nobody knows who you are. But yet
no matter
everybody
what
loves
story
you.
you told, maybe you told 17 different stories at that wedding. One to other people.
Oh, definitely. That's what you got to do.
Well, you have
Yep.
to be
Slightly
a true
different.
ghost.
Slightly different to everybody you talk to. So for me, I think that I wouldn't even be sitting.
Ooh,
I'd be kind of standing off to the side.
sure.
Are you on a Segway scooter?
Nope. I'm
Okay.
standing. I'm standing. But I got it. I have exactly what I would do.
Because you seem like the kind of guy, Derek, that would. Oh! I don't want to sit. I have my Segway. I have my Segway.
Oh yeah. I mean, if I had a Segway, 100%.
I have my Segway.
I'm on
Don't
it all
worry,
the time.
Don't
Like,
worry. I'll be in the back on
I
my
sleep.
Segway.
I sleep with that thing so that I can ride it into the bathroom when I wake up to take a piss in the middle of the night. But
I've seen the tread marks.
I feel like anybody who has one of those like stand-up Segways just has to constantly brag about it. Oh, it's a Segway.
They're like a vegan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or an
this?
atheist.
Oh, this?
Oh, 100%.
This Segway?
So,
No, I'm
This
sorry.
Segway?
Did you say Segway? No, I said
I got it.
Safeway. No, well, now we're talking about Segways.
This conversation is going a little boring. Let's segue out of this. Hey, speaking of Segways, have you guys seen mine? It's kind of hard.
I'm on it right now.
I'm on it right now.
It's so weird that you haven't noticed it.
yeah.
This thing,
So true.
This thing
what?
can go 15 miles per hour
I was eating
uphill.
a turkey leg once. Did you say Safeway? No, I said Segway. Oh, Segway.
Segway. Yeah, the light bulb burned down in my house. I just need to get better electricity. But it's actually all the electricity is going to charge my Segway. Hey, speaking of which, have you guys seen my Segway? Check it out. I colored it blue. Check it out. I put LEDs on the back of these.
I was gonna buy a Tesla, but I already have my Segway that's already electric, and that gets me around anywhere I need to go.
Just fine.
Yeah. Why would I buy anything more important than a Segway? It's pretty. I mean, I'm surprised these aren't the standard moving vehicles of people.
Do you guys like monster trucks? You know, with their big wheels? I got bigger wheels on my Segway.
Have you seen
I
skateboards?
didn't think you noticed.
My Segway jumps over so many skateboards. They have 4 wheels. I only have 2. Only need 2.
I need to.
Yep.
No, it's not a bicycle. It's a Segway. Thank you.
Jesus.
So, Dirk,
I see,
As you were saying-
I see you got an e-bike there. That's pretty nice. But you know what? Know what your e-bike can't do? What my Segway can do? Go in the mall.
Yeah. Oh, can you ride your bike upstairs? You can't, can you? Because my Segway does that pretty
you
easily.
can do that, no problem.
You know, the owner of, the creator and founder of Segways died on a Segway. He died doing what he loved. Just like I will on my Segway.
I have the one that detects clips before I ride off of them. So that's what my Segway does.
Text clips.
You guys seen Paul Blart, Mall Cop? He drives a Segway. Hey, speaking of which, I painted my Segway to be just like Paul Blart, Mall Cop's. Pure white.
Fat and white?
Fat and white. Check this out. It has a detachable windshield.
Ooh. Definitely need one of them.
Oh, what's that? What's up, Harley crew? You guys got motorcycles? I also have a vehicle with 2 wheels. It's electric, though. Hope you don't hate it. Meow, meow.
I put streamers on the side.
Mine has a nice basket on the front where I can hold my lunch.
Yeah. Convenient and also not bulky.
Oh, what's that? A leather side saddle? No. My basket's right in front, where
right
I
in
can
front.
reach it as I drive.
Safety.
Yep.
And
you
I
don't
don't
want
wanna
to be looking back and down to the right to get your lunch.
Right.
I have mine right in front of me.
Right.
Excuse me, sir. Why are you always leaning forward when you walk? Oh, I apologize. I'm just so used to being on my Segway.
Except when I'm going up a hill. Then I'm basically horizontal.
So, Derek, you're in the back of the pews, standing on your Segway.
Yep.
Oh, I'm on a Segway on this one?
Well,
All
why
right.
wouldn't you be? Quick getaway.
100% quick.
We
Really?
just listed off.
You probably came in to charge your Segway because even though the battery is quite long lasting, it does need to be charged. So you,
Oh,
there's
it's
a wedding.
plugged in, but you can't get off of it.
Right, exactly.
Yes,
No, no.
100%.
You had like 30% battery life, and so that's more than enough to get you home, but just to be on the safe side.
Just
Also,
start,
Segways
start
are like
up the
Yoshis.
diesel generator
Yep.
right in the middle of the wedding. Just like, what the fuck is
Don't
going
mind me.
on?
Don't mind me.
Yeah.
Just charging the Segway, guys. Sorry.
And Derek, going
Don't
back
mind
to
me.
your, you
Is
can't
that
get off
it?
a Segway.
Is that
'cause
your
if
break?
Segways are like Yoshis. If you jump off, anybody can take them and run away.
Right. They just go.
Yeah.
Do they make like that squeak
Segways,
sound when you jump
we
on
just
them?
go.
You know that sound? Yeah, that sound that Yoshi makes when you jump on it.
Did I tell you that when I was younger, I had enough money stored away that I had the choice between either buying a Segway or a net gun?
I don't know that I've ever heard this story. Why were those the two choices?
Because,
I know which one he chose.
because a Segway would be super cool.
I mean, they both would be super cool.
I
but
know.
There's so many other super cool things that cost in the range of what, like $3,000?
I got neither. But,
Oh, I thought
What'd
you
you
got the
get?
net gun.
huh?
What'd you get?
I don't know. I bought like jeans or something like that. I think I splurged all my money
Sure,
on
basically
clothes.
the same thing. Net gun, Segway, couple pairs of jeans.
Yeah, I got some
Yeah.
American Eagle jeans.
Well, you gotta have your ass looking great.
That's
I was
right.
terrible with my money. I blew all of it like as soon as I could.
Did you need the word was?
It's usually what I do.
Was? Yeah.
I'm looking at 5 Destiny medals right now.
Hey, those are $750,000 a piece.
Could sell for a lot of money on eBay.
No, we discovered they weren't.
Yeah, he'd lose money.
Hashtag
but-
art of the deal. That's why they're $25. Hashtag art of the deal.
That's what I shout at a wedding. Hashtag art of the deal, and then I just run.
So Derek, what are you saying to interrupt, make this wedding memorable?
Oh, okay.
But not
Well-
destroy it or ruin it.
If we're gonna go that again, if you want to start.
Oh. For those gathered here today, we are gathered to witness the holy match.
He's
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, break
Yes.
Jeff over there. I've known Jeff for a long time. Jeff, I never thought you were gonna get married, buddy. Have you even had sex yet? You're just, God damn it! You found Deanna. Oh, it's so good.
Diandra.
So
You know
good.
that, Derek.
D'Angelo.
You just waited. You waited 42 years and you found yourself like an 8-piece. That's pretty good. Like I'm proud of you, buddy. Proud. I didn't think you could do it. I didn't think you could do it, man.
Wow.
You did it.
You
Are you friends
you
with
made
Jeff?
it. Yeah, I went to like preschool with the guy. Just good times.
That was it.
Yeah.
Preschool.
We finger painted together, and now he's finger banging her.
Nasty. Derek didn't even say that.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He kept it clean this episode.
I should have let him do it. I should have said finger painting
No.
and let Derek take it to where his mind would have obviously gone.
Obviously,
And I
yes.
apologize.
I thought it was gross enough when I said that a colander, if it's not nice if it doesn't have 69 holes, and I felt gross saying that. It was talking about a colander.
Yeah.
No, Derek. No.
What? I
Don't-
didn't say anything.
We all
You
know
don't-
the story
you
when you
don't
fucked
get-
that colander 69 times.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't get to chime in with anything as of right now.
I did say anything.
Good. I'm just preemptive warning you.
Okay.
Well, should we bring it home?
Yeah, why not?
Let's do it.
All right. As always, we would like to thank our friend Jordan Mosley for composing the music for our podcast.
And he's never once interrupted a wedding.
Yo, Jimmy, you do a really good outro, but I think I want to hear Donnie do it for once. I know you. God damn it.
Okay.
Well, once again, we'd like to thank our podcast composer, Jordan Mosley. You can find him on Spotify and Apple Music and wherever you find music. Really, he's everywhere. Jordan Mosley, Mosley. He's pretty
Why?
good. Why would we do that? Because we love his music, and he's pretty good at composing and just arranging music.
He is a very talented human being. That's
Right.
a fact.
Thank you, drunk Derek. And now, if you want, Jimmy, if we wanted to, like, let's say, write an email or maybe find us on Facebook or
Okay.
Twitter or OnlyFans or Instagram, where would you find us?
TopShelfBanterPod@gmail.com.
Oh, you nailed it. It's like
Top
you've been
Shelf
practicing.
Banterpod at Twitter,
Uh-huh.
Facebook,
Sure.
MySpace,
We are on MySpace.
Reddit.
Try to join our top 8. We are on Reddit too.
Can't get it. Can't get our top 8.
Yeah.
I'm actually on a top 5. It's the meta. Oh,
got him.
Oh, see that? See what I did? It's gonna be great. I did that. Got him.
So proud of you,
I
Jimmy.
did it.
As always, if you'd like to get a beverage as you listen to us and take a picture and with the hashtag, I don't remember the outro.
Yes,
We
I
are-
think that's earlier.
I know,
We
but
already
but I
said
like
that.
it.
We already said that.
You know what, Jimmy? I've already done my piece. Go ahead and take it away.
Okay. So Donnie, where is the betrayer this week? Why was he not able to join us?
The last Snapchat I saw from him, he was making his cross-country trek on a Segway. He was on his way to Texas to really celebrate in Houston with the Astros as they won the World Series.
Oh.
But sadly, he broke down in the middle of Colorado, and the Astros lost. Which, I mean, I'm sad for the Astros, but not so much sad for him, because when he's out of our lives and he's in Colorado. And I think that's where he belongs.
It's like a lose-lose for
Colorado.
him.
Yeah.
But you know what? He's surrounded by all of that
Doge.
that purple kush.
Yep. And it's a win-win for us, because he's out of our lives twice-fold.
Anywho, that's Derek.
That's Donnie.
And that's Chapin.
And I'm Jimmy. We hope you have enjoyed the frustrations behind our opinions on these topics. Thank you for listening to Top Shelf Banter, and we
done.
done.
Top shelf banter. Well, I'm more right than wrong.